It's been about 25 years since I've been able to say this, but I'm about to go in and enjoy a Pizza Hut buffet. That's right, I'm standing out in front of one of the few Pizza Hut buffets that have been reintroduced, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna see if I can't out pizza the Hut. Maybe drink a whole pitcher of Pepsi, maybe get the high score on a few arcade games. But one thing is clear, uh, there's gonna be a lot of pizza eaten in just a moment. All right, let's go on in. Be a lot cooler if it was one of the old Pizza Huts that had the red roof and the old Pizza Hut design, but this is just a Pizza Hut in a shopping center where a lot of drug addicts and homeless people like to hang out. And yeah, there's not really anybody there to greet you. I guess I'll just talk to some guy working the ovens, see if he can help me. Hey, you guys have the buffet? Yeah, feel free to go take a seat. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right, let's go on in here and see what we're working with. All right, so obviously not the same Pizza Hut as yesteryear. They got a salad bar here. I've definitely seen better looking salad bars. And then we have the pizza buffet part. Got some breadsticks, some pasta, some, uh, pizza that has been sitting there. And nobody's here in the dining room, so it's not really popping right now. Gonna get some something to drink. Gonna get a little Pepsi. It's gonna take a lot of refills to drink a whole pitcher of Pepsi out of this little bitty cup. It's like for gargling after brushing your teeth. Jesus, man. Now let's just take a moment to take a gander at this salad bar. And I am going to eat the lettuce despite the cyclospora outbreak and the lettuce potentially giving me explosive diarrhea. It's been several weeks now and I'm tired of living my life in fear. So clearly on this salad bar, we're missing a lot of items. A lot of these toppings, I guess, called out of work today because they are not here. But the ones that are there are mostly things that can also be used as pizza toppings. They're not really trying to do a lot of extra work on this salad bar. They're like, we'll get some lettuce, we'll get some croutons, we'll give you some cheese we already have. We got pepperoni, we got ham, we got green peppers, mushrooms. We got an assortment of dressings. But really outside of that, it is what it is, I guess. So here's our salad. So now here it is. I'm going to spin it around with my fat sausage fingers like it's a lazy Susan. Look at it. Look at the salad I made. Let's go ahead and dig into this salad with the ham and the pepperoni and the cheese and the mushrooms and the croutons and the awful bottled ranch that they serve. Got to strategically get a little bit of each topping on the fork as you go. And of course, I spilt it on my shirt. Kind of a strategy to eating salad on this tiny little plate. This plate's like the size of a coaster. Look at it. Now let's take a closer look at the actual pizza buffet. Here you got some breadsticks. You have behind that what I later figured out was Cinnasticks without icing provided, mind you. There's Pizza Hut pasta, and they have marinara sauce in little cups on the hot line, so it gets nice and boiling hot, and the microplastics melt right into that sauce, just the way somebody's nonna used to make. Uh, and then you have a few pizzas there, 5 to be exact, that have honestly seen better days probably about an hour ago. Uh, Part of them are missing. One of them's just got vegetables on it for the vegetarians, I guess. There's a sausage pizza, a Hawaiian pizza, and a supreme, and the remnants of what looks to be a pepperoni. So let's see what we can do here. So we have a pizza buffet with not a lot of pizza on it, which is a little bit ironic, don't you think? Now let's take a look at my first plate. I grabbed one of the little coasters to put my pizza on. Grabbed a couple pieces of the Supreme pizza and a couple pieces of the Hawaiian, because really that's basically the only choice I really had up there that looked decent. So here I am. I'm enjoying my first plate of pizza. I'm getting in the zone. I'm spacing out. I'm eating. I'm thinking about life. They're playing Alanis Morissette in here. I'm Think about that song "You Ought to Know," where she talks about going down on that guy in the theater. You guys know that that is the guy she was talking about was allegedly Dave Coulier, aka Uncle Joey from Full House. She went down on Joey Gladstone from Full House, uh, or allegedly that's the legend. Imagine, imagine getting a blowy so good that people talk about it for like 30 years later. Like that's a legendary beach. There probably hasn't been a beach that legendary since Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. You know, it's like a Hall of Famer, honestly. I mean, I get why she was so upset about it, you know, like giving somebody a blowy in a theater is not a small ask, especially not one that was, you know, so legendary and notable. Now, here's my next plate. I went up there and I got some of that dried out sausage pizza and one of those seen better days pepperonis and a couple of the breadsticks, which were still actually pretty good when once dipped into the piping hot plastic ramekin of marinara sauce. Now, it was about this time that other people started showing up. There was a few families that came in, and you know, things got a little busier, a little more demand for the pizza. I'll be honest with you, these kids were not well behaved. But granted, there's no arcade games, all right? The arcade games were key to the Pizza Hut buffet experience because these kids were running wild. Honestly, I commend the parents on not hitting their children. I would have hit those kids, but they did not. So I respect it. It was also at this point that I kind of realized my pants were too big and they were about to fall off of me. So every time I went to the buffet, I know I can't believe it, my pants are too big. Every time I went to the buffet, I kind of had to keep like one hand in my pocket so they wouldn't fall down. So, side fun fact. And here's another plate I had. I had some more of the Supreme, one last piece of the Hawaiian, very half-assed, and some of the Senna sticks without the icing. Meh. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, it took them a while to put out some more fresh pizza. I sat there waiting for probably 10 minutes, waiting for them to come back and rectify the situation. But they finally did. They brought out a buffalo chicken pizza and they brought out a fresh half pepperoni, half cheese, to which the kids, those little pricks, they swarmed it and ate all but like two pieces, which I actually got. And I'll tell you, this was hot, fresh Pizza Hut. This was the Pizza Hut I was looking for. And this was really the only plate of food I had that day that I was like head over feet for, tits over toes. Um, so this, if this had been the pizza the entire time, I think I could give it probably a better review, but it was not. Incredible cheese pull on these slices, by the way. And this was the final plate, a cheese stick that they finally put out, barbecue chicken pizza slice, and some more of that marinara. And that was it. That was the end of my Pizza Hut buffet experience, as I could not stomach anymore. And after it was all said and done, this was the mess that I left when I went away. About 6 or 7 plates, a lot of napkins, a couple of marinara sauces. For me, I think the verdict on the Pizza Hut buffet is she ain't what she used to be. You know, granted, it varies by location, but the magic of the Pizza Hut buffet isn't quite there anymore. This left a lot to be desired, but, you know, you live, you learn.